Good afternoon and welcome from Sepang, where the cars and drivers are getting ready to start the Malaysia Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton absolutely drove it like he stole it yesterday, storming to pole position. He'll be intent on continuing in that aggressive vein in today's race to secure the victory.
He'll want to end this weekend on a high after yesterday's fantastic performance, but he's going to have a lot of competition. I doubt he'll be expecting an easy race, especially considering the teams around him.
It was a good win last time out for Lewis Hamilton, who will still be feeling buoyant going into today's race. He knows he's got the beating of the rest of the field as long as he doesn't hit any reliability issues with his Mercedes.
Well, Lewis can beat anyone on his day. His pace has been second to none at times. He just has a knack of finding those extra tenths which others can't. I'm expecting him to be particularly strong at the end of the stints today.
Hello guys and welcome back to episode 2 of our Incredible Hulk series. Yeah, let's just get racing. Quali, let's just not even bother going there. Last race, let's just not even bother going there either. Not the best start to the season. The extra pit stop really hurting us in Australia. Quali, we were just so out of shape in every way possible, as we're just going to start hemorrhaging positions here. I can't really grumble because I weren't really giving people too much room through turn 1, so a little bit of revenge methinks there. But Quali, we messed up going into here, and it just threw a whole lap. Just couldn't seem to get the off thread back, and NASA, I was always going to happen, son.
And if the situation changes, we'll let you know.
The beginning part of the season, I think, is definitely something that I need to work on, because it always seems to be a bit of a struggle for me the first few races. Once we get Monaco out of the way and we head to Canada, I start to feel a lot more confident in the results. But it's definitely this beginning part of the season is a very up and down sort of struggle. But we will push hard. I'm thinking I might need to look at doing a few bit of extra setup changes for this 14er as well. It does seem to be a bit greedy on tyres. Done a few sort of quick races and that, just playing around, getting a feel for things. Definitely finding that it seems to be eating tyres quite a bit. As I said, at Australia, it also does feel like it's a real handful under braking in these early stages of the race with a full load of fuel. Certainly not feeling the confidence in the car that finished the season with the Williams with. Hopefully again as the season progresses we will start to feel a little bit more confident in the car, and we can just iron out any little niggles and setup changes that need to be done.
And will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
Round. that's what we need to do, I think, this year, especially with this Force India. We need to try and bang in some points quick. Because we're going to struggle to sort of pour massive rain in on the Ferraris, and that's definitely one of my aims for the year. Massive mistake. Rick feel like he's pulling us in. Yeah, guys, as ever, if there's any changes that you want to see in the way that these are put out, I mean, I tend to not show quali. And this race, predominantly for embarrassment, I think it was probably one of the worst quali sessions that I've had for a long time. But I don't show it. If there's something that you want to see, by all means, let us know and we can add that in. I know we're in race 2, but we're going to get it out there nice and quick and early next year, or the next season. Who you want us to drive as for? Drop us a line, let us know. Predictions for this season, drop us a line. And also any other videos or anything that you think, oh, do you know what, I'd like to see him try that. Even a lap down challenge or a mana challenge, wet weather, dry tyres. The list is endless, so
you currently have a 3-second gap between you and the car behind. 3 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, if there is something you think, no, that'd be kind of fun, wouldn't mind seeing that, then yeah, just drop us a line and we will endeavour to do it for you. I think the pit window's this lap. I'm going to try and extend it by a lap. We can. I think it is going to hurt us for time, but oh, terrible.
25% of our starting fuel, so that's 3/4 left. The car should be feeling a bit lighter now.
Yeah, I want to try and extend it just because I know that this car does seem to be, or at least I seem to be eating tyres in this car, so I want to try and just get that extra lap out of them. Give us a little bit of a breathing space, hopefully, at the end of the race. What I'll do is just see how bad these tyres are. They're not horrendous, they're feeling a little bit slippy, but they're feeling at the moment. I think we can probably get another lap out of them without causing too much carnage to our actual pace, which, let's be honest, on this race has been beyond terrible. It's just turned into a really scrappy race.
The car behind is on standard revs. Car behind is running standard revs.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on this race. Just can't seem to string a decent lap together.
That's P4. You're into P4.
Okay. Hoping a lot of cars are going to follow us in.
Fuel-wise, we have around 60% of our starting fuel remaining at this stage.
Perez is going to have to just extend his stint by another lap. Strange, sort of weave a little bit down the pit lane.
Go now. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Hamilton has just taken the lead.
Nice, clean, quick stop. Feel like that's definitely helped us just to close the gap now to Valtteri.
Tyre temperatures are good. Bottas ahead. Try for the overtake.
Definitely seem to sort of pull him in the sort of beginning to middle stage of the the lap. And then we just sort of seem to lose him through sector 3.
Okay, the boots aren't looking too worn at this point. We should have plenty of life left in them. Let's make sure we keep managing them properly.
And I think a predominant amount of time, predominantly we're losing a lot on that last corner. And this corner. Got DRS. That over nice and quick.
3/10 faster than Bottas with that last lap. Right, 50% fuel remaining. 50% of our starting fuel load remains.
Concentration. Anything, I will apologise for being a bit quiet. I'm just concentrating, and I like to do live commentary rather than post-race commentary, just because I think when things go well or things go bad, it's just a nice, true reflection of what I'm thinking. I'm going around. See, the downside to that is sometimes I do just sort of sit here going completely quiet for a couple of free laps. It's just so much faster in a straight line.
Massa is losing a second a lap to you. It looks like we're down to 40% of our initial fuel load. That's 40% fuel remaining.
Gonna keep rich mix on just because I want to try and break DRS as quick as I can. Just hope we've got enough fuel. Round the corner. We've got more than enough fuel. But not enough track there. I'm not entirely sure if he's got DRS or not. I would have thought so. He didn't look anywhere near far enough behind. I think he's certainly in DRS range that time. We bang in our fastest lap of the race. I think we're still a good sort of 2 seconds off of Lewis's. I think, if I remember rightly, I saw a 1:39 something flash up.
Keep managing your tyres. Manage your tyres. You're pulling out your lead over Bottas. He's lapping 5/10 slower than you. The car behind is running on full revs. Mix 3. He's going to attack.
Bottas is hoping to bring the fight back to us with just under 2 laps left of the race. I think unless Kimi bins it into a wall, I think we're going to have to settle for 5th. But considering shocking qualifying performance, I'm as happy as I can be. Obviously never happy to not be on that podium, or more importantly on the top step of the podium, but okay, so last lap of the race we have Bottas, Rich mixing it behind.
There's not much between you and the car behind.
2 second gap, it should be safe. We're still Rich mix ourselves. We've got enough fuel to Rich mix right to the end of the race, so we should, as long as these tyres hold out, be okay. They are starting to feel a little bit slippery, however, but not panic slippery yet. You know what, it shifted down. That's not the first time I've done this race. Lewis takes the second race win in a row. That really could have been quite unpleasant as the back end nearly went completely out. That'd have been a dumb way to lose some valuable points at the end of the race there.
Great win today for the Silver Arrows of Mercedes-Benz. They certainly had the best car today.
Sometimes a driver just feels comfortable in the car and is dialed into
But
the track, making for an unbeatable combination.
compared to our teammate,
After all that
again,
excitement, it's time
we're
for the
definitely
ride down.
faster. He pipped
Thanks
us
for
in
joining
quali,
us, and
but
goodbye
in the
until
race
next
again,
race.
we've just had the pace that he didn't. And any other shock results there? Danny Rick was the DNF. So the driver's title, that moves us up to 7th place now, jumping Danny Rick. I think it was 8th we came last race. And constructors, we ain't doing too good. We're definitely going to need Perez to start getting some good results with us as well. I mean, just finishing just inside the points this time out. An extra point's always valuable, but yeah, I think a good recovery considering the bad qualifying that we had. And we just have to move on and keep looking for ways to just try and get this Force India closer to them than Ferraris. I think we've got about the measure of the Williams, but Ferraris are a different question. So as ever, guys, thanks for watching. Please hit that like, hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out, helps us grow. Follow us on Twitter at 1S Gaming and at 1S Gaming Extra, on Facebook at 1S Gaming Official, and online at www.1sgaming.co.uk. Thank you.